And 11 months before the September 11th attacks, Osama bin Laden masterminded the attack on the USS Cole in the port of Yemen.
17 Norfolk-based sailors were killed when terrorists detonated a small boat full of explosives.
We've got to let these people know that killed our sons and daughters that, they haven't gotten away with this thing.
That was one victim's father in 2007. Tell Your Side's Art Khan talked with other family members of the fallen Cole sailors to get their reaction to bin Laden's death. Art, those families must feel some type of closure today.
Absolutely, Nicole. And the few that I spoke with today are actually elated about the al-Qaeda leader's demise. One man told me something today, though, that leads me to believe that they, along with survivors of the September 11th attacks, may have gotten a tip from the president that something was in the works.
My first reaction was, got him.
Lou Gunn is a retired sailor and the father of a young sailor killed in the attack on the Cole. Seaman Sharon Gunn was just 22 years old when he died in the massive explosion that nearly sunk the USS Cole on October 12, 2000. Last night, U.S. Special Operations Forces killed the man who ordered that attack.
The government finally came through for us and did something to avenge the death of our children.
We've disrupted terrorist attacks and strengthened our homeland defense.
Getting bin Laden has always been the primary objective for surviving family members of the fallen Cole sailors. Gunn says the president promised him and the families of those killed on September 11th that America would bring bin Laden to justice.
President Obama met with us 9 months ago and told us that, they was going to get him, and he was relentless in the hunt. And he assured us that something will be done before his administration out.
If that meeting took place 9 months ago, the president may have shared some inside information with those families without their knowing. Note the president's time frame and do the math.
Last August, after years of painstaking work by our intelligence community, I was briefed on a possible lead to bin Laden.
Bin Laden's death will not bring Lou Gunn's son back, but it does give closure after more than a decade of sorrow.
We feel his love every day, but to know that the one that murdered my son, that planned to murder my son, is now dead, hey, bin Laden got what he deserved.
But bin Laden's death does not end it for the Cole survivors. They still want the terrorists who are being held in Gitmo in connection with the bombing of the Cole to stand trial. They also want financial compensation from the government of Yemen, but they're sure happy with what happened yesterday. Art Khan, 10 on your side.